Alright, we are back Varplane here, and today we're going to check out the new Subjugation update. So I kind of had mixed feelings about this. One, I had just finally started hitting the SS10s, and when I saw that it went under maintenance, I thought to myself, oh, don't let them add another tier. Which is what they did. But you know what? This is pretty cool. So it's completely reworked. Instead of it coming in a limited time and you only have one chance per day and you have the mock battles to practice and the mock battles don't count if you did well, it's not really like that anymore. Let's take a look here. This is all the same info as before. Okay, right here, regarding Subjugation battle seasons. So we are in a season now. And at the end of the season, your high scores will reset, so you'll have to achieve them again. And any score that you previously obtained will be active currently, and you'll be able to do what was previously called skip, is now called obtain or receive right here. So there's a receive button. However, there's a new level. There's a 4th quest, so you're going to want to clear that first. That's what I did. Today's still the first day. There's only an hour and a half left of this first day of this Subjugation season. So we are now going to have weekly rewards and daily rewards. And this can be a little confusing. So for one, something they're not mentioning here, or maybe they do, there are challenge missions. And let me come back here so we can look at that. Because you're going to want to actually run the battle and not just skip it to get these challenge missions. So here are some that I haven't hit yet, all the SS10s. I should have this. That's strange. Oh, because my first attempt wasn't, it was sub S1. Because I tried the new hardest battle with a team that was not tuned for it, they all died immediately. You gotta, learn by doing sometimes. Anyone watching, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So there's some zeniths I haven't gotten, or zenith pieces I haven't gotten yet. These are just badges. I believe these don't do anything. Yeah, proof. That's all it is. I want to look at the ones that I've collected. Here we go. Oh, they're going to be buried in all the other ones. Oh man, I'm going to be scrolling forever to find this. Alright, because I read something in the notice that said something about 10 handbooks, and I don't think I got 10 handbooks. Let's look again. So you're going to get a daily reward with just a very small amount of these new medals, because we have 3 tiers of medals. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then you'll also get a weekly reward as long as you ran your battles that week. And I think skipping counts for that weekly reward. That's the one thing I'm not totally clear on. So maybe to be safe, if you're unsure, just at least one of the days out of the week run the battles. But I think all it means is that you collected, you at least did your receive. Could be wrong. But at the end of the week, you'll get your weekly reward. Says it right here. Once per week based on your score, quest, and you can claim just by going to the battle screen after week change. So yeah, then the daily, like I said, you can just hit receive. I just wanted to knock out that 4th battle. I kind of got, suboptimal scores because I haven't, you know, tuned any of my loadouts to this new crazy hard battle. It looks like in our current meta, we're going to need a lot of defense just to survive each wave. So, and then this is what I'm wondering, because it's not worded very clearly. You cannot obtain weekly rewards if you did not play any subjugation battles in the prior week. So that probably means like you didn't even hit the receive button. Hopefully that's all that means. Okay, so this is the exciting part. We have these new weapons. And they're pretty cool. I got most of them except for the one that you have to exchange for. We're going to have the 3 tiers of coins, like I said. And if you're not clearing high levels, you're just not going to collect the gold, unfortunately. But the bronze has all of the typical stuff, like the Zenith Cube, Black Pearl, and there's that one lonely weapon in there. And then the silver and gold are going to be mats to enhance those weapons. We're going to stop by and look at that shop in a second. So here are all the weapons, and this is the only one I haven't gotten. You see it's in the exchange, and then these, all you have to do is get an A1 score. Most people can hit that. If you're newer, just be patient. Keep building. I know on my JP account, I'm only hitting Fs because I just haven't tried at all. Some of my teams have like 2-star. I could probably do way better now. I just don't put a lot of work into my JP account. It's just kind of there to kind of play with whatever, you know, the new stuff that comes out that Global doesn't have yet. This is new too. They're going to be resonant costumes that get attack bonuses. So that's one other new thing. Rewards one time only. And this is what I'm talking about. Advanced Handbook, max 10. And all you have to do is hit B1. So I should have those, but I don't remember getting those. I did get a bunch of these Zenith pieces. Then that's just the badge for hitting triple S, which is a new score tier. I know there are people out there that can hit that and maybe even get to 10. Some people are crazy. One of them was kind enough to coach me on my water team, and I was finally able to hit SS10 with my water team. I hit it in the mock, and then I fell short in the actual battle. And it involves having Lars as your DPS with 2 support and timing everything just right so he hits 2 character skills in the same knockdown, which is insane. I can't believe that's possible. But thanks to a user that goes by the name of Rayon. I don't know if I'm just saying their name right, but they're one of the top players. Hangs out in the Discord and posts on the Reddit. Okay, so again, let's go to this exchange, check it out. See, now we have 3 different ones, and the bronze has the old stuff like I mentioned, plus this new weapon. These weapons look pretty nice, and they look like they're going to be kind of necessary for success in the new harder levels of Subjugation, because they have pretty powerful resist on them, as well as a pretty generous agi buff, so they might even be good in Arena. So in the silver, we have a bunch of mats. Okay, this is for evolution. So these core fragments are for evolution, and then we have these tables for ascension, and some more antlers, which I'm going to be tempted to go for. Oh, interesting. So if you're totally overloaded, you can start exchanging them for gold. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's look at the gold. Here, crystals. This will be to enhance the skills of those weapons. And what's this? More ascension. Maybe we didn't have those particular ones in the silver. All right, now let's head over to Subjugation. Maybe we'll just try a few. So here's the deal. Whatever your first attempt of that particular day is, that's what you get. Let's just go here. No. Let's go here. Rewards. And this is cool. They break it down for us. So with my current scores, which I'm pretty happy with this. Look, I even got one SS10. These are pretty nice. And in the old system, there was a very minor difference between, you know, getting even an SS3 and an SS10 was just a mild difference in how many medals you got. The horns were the exact same. First of all, let's take a look at the daily rewards. And you can see that after day change, if I just hit my receive, that I'll get 7 bronze, 8 silver, and 2 gold. That's pretty painful. That's not many, right? That's going to take a long time. Now look at this. We go all the way up to triple S, 10. But look, 8 on the daily. Obviously, you're going to want to maximize it, and it's going to add up over time. But, oof, that's not a lot. So this is going to be something we're really got to be on top of. So in addition to any other daily stuff you did previously, you know, the daily missions, clearing your dark dailies, now you're going to make sure that you head over to Subjugation and hit your receive for the day so that these slowly pile up. But the cool thing is the weekly rewards are a little more impressive, and I think... Let's go here. So weekly at where I'm at here with SS9, I'm going to get 600, 590. And what I like about this is they kind of added everything up. So based on my daily rewards and the weekly... Actually... No, I think this will be just weekly. So all of... If I just kind of ride with all these scores and hit receive every day, this is what I'll receive from all of them on the weekly. So let's say I'm getting almost 3,000 bronze on the weekly. Let's head back to the exchange and see what that gets me. Not bad, considering the season goes for, what did they say, until May, so we have all of March and April, and then half of February, maybe half of May. So about a 3-month period, which may be about 12 weeks. I haven't done the math, but let's say it's 12 weeks, and every week I'm getting 3,000. So roughly 36. Yeah, I'll start to be able to clear this out pretty nicely. And then let's go back. If we are getting... $2,500 roughly in silver. Oops. So about 24, maybe 30,000. Just rough math here. Let's go to silver. 50 times 50. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad. It's just, I'm sure there are a lot of people like me that are just really excited and want to upgrade these weapons ASAP. So let's head over and take a look at these weapons. So I just got done upgrading the EX Griff weapon to level 8, and then we get a brand new wind gun anyway. Obviously, two very different things, and I want them both, but let's just do this. Okay, so very cool. Party wind buff. Wait, and how long was that? Oh, wow. 14-second cooldown, even at the base level. That's pretty absurd. And wait, what was that? It's already at a 30? And I have to get closer to it. Goes up to 40% wind damage to the party. So these weapons pretty awesome. Okay, and this is Pursuit is the new OP buff that everyone realizes now that it's like a multiplier that gets added after the fact. So unlike a Vigor buff, which enhances your attack power, you know, before it goes through all the, you know, damage calculation, this is like after the fact, a multiplier. So Pursuit, as long as you're hitting that, you know, 2 times or more, which usually you are, Pursuit buffs are powerful. But this is only to self. I'm not going to look at all of them today, but I think there's a fire sword. Let's go look at that. I've forgotten, so let's go take a look again here. Doesn't say what weapon type they are. One of them's got to be a one-handed sword. I'm not seeing it though. It's probably just right in front of my face and I'm dumb. What is that? They all have the same like kind of raggedy, like jagged look to them. Well, let's just look at a different weapon type. I know there's a spear. There's always a a water spear, right? Like, do we have enough water spears in the game? I think this was it. Wait, maybe not. No. Here it is. You can see it's all jagged. Okay, same deal. But this has a taunt. I think it's our first weapon that has a taunt, a provoke. And you see this one that we can't view, Flowing Blaze Guard. It looks like it's just a fire defense buff, but I'm wondering what the details of it are. Obviously, it'll take maybe a few weeks before I'm evolving these and able to even see that. Maybe let's just check out one more. Let's see what we have in the great swords. Here it is. Oh, here's the fire one. It's a great sword. Same deal. This is awesome. I can't wait to max these weapons out. What's this? So a fire buff to everyone and a self buff for critical damage. Alright, so you get the idea with the new weapons. Let's head over and try a battle or two. Since we're talking about subjugation, let's try to... So I'm trying to practice getting my score. Now the difference before was we had mock battles where you could practice, but they didn't count. Now you can just do the battles over and over. And if you happen to break your old score, it does count. But if it's not your first battle or receive of the day, you won't get the rewards for it until the next day. Then you can... So if you do a practice run and you get a new high score and you don't think you can do any better, and next day you just come back, you're happy with it, hit receive, then you'll get the rewards for that. I at least want to get my SS10 because I know I can do it. I was trying it last night, and the RNG was just not working in my favor after multiple attempts, but I want to give it a go. So this is the team I completely ripped off of that other player. They were helping me in the Discord chat. They said, here, just copy the deck, and then made a video for me. Very nice of them, because I would have never figured out that sequence of actions to get Lars to hit 2 character skills in one knockdown. That was crazy. So let's try it. The RNG happens with the boss. Sometimes the boss just starts acting and I'm just sitting here waiting and I need to get a skill in. And then the time runs out and it gets very frustrating. So let's see if we can try this and not lose our temper. And maybe do a couple of resets. But I do want to keep the video a little on the short side today, so maybe I'll try 1 or 2 or 3 attempts and then we'll wrap up the video. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and restart the app. Hopefully it loads without issue now. Here we go.
You should leave before I change
Turn
my
the auto off. First thing I want to do is pop some buffs from my support characters. Get some damage started from Lars. Hope I can click fast enough. I can do it faster on my phone, obviously. Now, I have a companion set here for an attack buff. Let this go, and then have the ladies wait it out, and have Lars attack again. So cool, we get an attack buff, a couple more hits. And I'd rather have done more damage, but no. What we're going to do is, let's see, I think I do both of these, and then for character skill, and then both of these. So attack buff, crit buff, pursuit buff, and then her buffs. And the next thing I need to do is, it's not going to work. Okay, so what we do is, let's just quit it since it doesn't matter. So, you see, I ran out of time. I would have needed to get Gale's character skill. And her character skill is supposed to trigger the knockdown. It might have changed the RNG or something because I was not able to recreate it on my attempts last night. Let's try it 1 or 2 more times, and then how about 1 more time? If it doesn't work, then I'll just try it a regular attempt. And then we'll wrap it up. Let's go again. I'm not doing the tier 4 of the battle because that's going to require an entire new loadout. Everyone dies. At least we have some power creep we have some room to grow into it with upcoming power creep is what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure it's makes a lot more sense for JP players. But they don't have much that we don't. They do have 6 months on us though. Of collecting more books, etc., etc. This is bad. It interrupted, like Lars hasn't even popped his second skill. This is just, look at, and he's going again. Like, I don't know. What's going on? His other skill's already up and he hasn't even used that one yet. I can already see this attempt is probably not going to work. It's already 45. I should be way ahead now. So I think I'm going to abandon the strat and just see if I can get the knockdown. Yeah, Lars is going to have to go, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. I can't get this the way I want. If he doesn't... There we go. Now let's do some buffing. So in the strat I'm attempting, when it comes to knockdown, Lars is the only one that acts. It starts with a character skill, then weapon skills, and then another agi weapon skill, that one. and then another character skill, all by himself in the knockdown. Obviously, it needs to be retuned. I think they changed something because I was able to recreate it every time. Now I can't. So I don't totally disagree with them wanting to change things like that. I'm just kind of frustrated because a lot of us in global just weren't there yet. Very small percentage of the global player base is hitting SS10 before this. And now if you had it tuned and you were hitting SS10 and now your strat doesn't work anymore, it's kind of annoying, you know? Let's just get this going. I don't even know at this point. I might not even be able to get a knockdown. This run's going to be trashed anyway because I couldn't even get Lars' character skill, not even one in that knockdown, and that's where I get most of my damage boost. Griff is dying. I don't know, I'm just haphazardly. This is a trash run. Absolute trash. However, in my attempts last night, I did come that close. And it's just all RNG, you know, whether Gale's character skill comes up or not. I might as well quit because, whatever, I'll do it for the stream. Let's just finish it. I'm gonna make sure that Noel goes first. And I don't know, I think this matters. I think that's a party buff, I'm not sure. Yeah, and we better get this going before she dies, you know? Cool.
How you like that?
Hopefully we get this. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Alright, pretty nice numbers, I guess. And 35 million is... I don't even know if that's going to be SS. Like I said, we already knew this run was trash. I'm just finishing it for the hell of it.
This work for you?
Should have done this first. I just wanted to make sure I got it in. Cool. My umbrella is maxed, so that's nice. Decent slabs on A2, so she's my second best damage dealer. Yeah, S8. I mean, come on. So, we can learn from this, though. That means after day change, I'm going to come in here and collect my SS9. Seeing as how I can't even come close to hitting it anymore for some reason. Then I'll resume my attempts. Because if I go for an attempt first, then that S9, let's say I get S9 again, that I'll get the rewards for the S9. If that's the first attempt of the day. I'll try this one more time and then we'll wrap it up. So we can watch me most likely fail. But it'd be so cool if I could, if the RNG plays in my favor. I think part of it's the fact that on the phone I can click around way faster. I can have two fingers in one place at once. But on the PC here, my mouse can only be in one place at a time. Maybe if I use my pen tablet. So let me just hurry around. Sometimes you click it and it doesn't trigger, and that's so annoying too. I'm just gonna get that going. Alright, at least this worked out. The way I was doing it before, somewhere around 45 seconds is where I start popping these buffs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here now. And I want this kid. Here we go. Beautiful. The pursuit buffs now. Gale looks like she's almost ready. So that is my next move. Come on, come on, come on. 14 seconds. It's not happening.
They're going down.
Nowhere near it. That would have been it, but look, I'm still shy. So you win some, you lose some. And we're going to go ahead and quit this run.
Ready yourselves.
It can be very time consuming to retune all of your loadouts. Hey, look at that! Quit battles 100 times. I finally got it. You can tell I'm not a reset farmer. All the reset farmers got that a long time ago. What do we get? Ooh, 100 gems. So, and that's okay. My main purpose for the video is just to cover these new updates and hopefully clear up some confusion for anyone out there. If you stumble across this video and you're wondering what is going on with all these new updates for Subjugation. So we covered that, and we saw that if you had a team tuned prior to this, that it might not work anymore, and we're gonna have to go in and do all the dirty work and trial and error, kind of rebuilding the loadouts. However, I'll be perusing the Discord and the Reddit to see what other people come up with, and I'll be hitting that question thread, see if people can help me out. And that is all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much for anyone who stopped by. And if you're watching on YouTube later, check out the Twitch link and subscribe and do all that stuff. All right, thanks so much.